I was having a conversation with one of my other friends who's an actor a couple of days ago, and I was like, it's very important to get that balance right of, you have to have that mentality of trying to be the best you can be, and in that room you need to be the hardest worker. You have to be better than anyone else. You have to work harder. You have to put in more hours. If you're not the best. And if you're not the best, what's the point? Yeah. And you have to have that kind of like that beast instinct in this industry, because you know millions and millions of people want what you have. Yep. Or want the opportunities that you can also get. But you have to have a balance with that and success and striving and putting everything on the line. And then also understanding what life's about, you know? Trying your best to pray, to be thankful to God, to spend time with parents and family and brothers and sisters, your closest friends, creating those memories and having time for yourself. Because if you die, what does that bit matter? It doesn't matter really in this dunya. No. And I've accomplished more than I ever thought I would be, you know. And I like, even the things that I'm doing now, I'm like, wow, like, you know, I should be completely dead now. Do you know what I mean? I should get like 3 views or something. It's not like that. I'm like doing all these other projects, and that's all amazing. That's, you know, because of Allah. But I always try to, and I'm still trying to practice what I'm preaching, because I'm not there yet. But I need to make more time with family and friends and for myself. And sometimes, like, you know, when you get burnt out, you have to realize that if you carry on, you will kill yourself. So yeah, it's really important to kind of like juggle, like trying to be so successful and have nothing else on your mind, but then at the same time thinking, relax a bit, you know, like especially with my parents are getting older, and I know like a lot of people don't know this, but like I could have been in Hollywood by now. Like I had my agency at the time, W8Me, my manager was like, if we move there, you're going to be in Hollywood films very soon. Like soon as I went there, like within a couple of days, I met like The Rock, yeah. Like who was like, you know, my role model at the time, like and to meet him just like that, because I told one of my agents that I really like him, and then she called him and he came down after an hour, and like I'm chilling with him. Like I just knew that if I stay here, my life will completely change. But the reason why I didn't, all honesty, was because I can't leave my mom and dad chasing my dream unless they came with me. Yeah. Like if I went again, I would say, would you like to stay with me? Yeah. But back then I knew I needed to do there and then.
How long ago is this?
About 5 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago. Yeah. But I just knew that if you're chasing the dunya too much, and let's just say Khuda na khasta, a parent dies, straight away the regret you're going to have of, did I spend enough time with them? Did I show enough love? Did I show enough appreciation? Have I created enough memories with them? That's so important. So don't, like, I'm not just saying this to look cool on camera, like, oh yeah, he's a little bit religious. No, it's life. You have to understand, like, it's life. It's the, you know, can't be sucked into this dunya. So as I said, still have that mentality of being, you know, ferocious and the best you can be. And I always have that. Like even with BADMAN 13, I didn't need to do an hour and a half movie, you know, but I'm going to do it because I'm like, no one else is doing that. I want to be the best. I want to still let people know that, you know, if people are calling me the GOAT and the legend, and I'm not saying these things, everyone else is saying it, I have to prove it, don't I? Yeah. You know, I've got something to prove.
Live up to that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's very important to get that balance. That's it.
It's incredible, because these are like the sides of being a content creator or someone in your position that the public don't really see. Yeah. And they don't really have an idea of how things run. Yeah. And
everyone wants to be famous, but they don't understand.
Yeah, the mental toll that will probably come with as well.
Horrible. Yeah. Horrible. Honestly, like I am such a strong guy, and I don't talk about my problems, but I've had the maddest, like, you know, I've been fully broken before. And one of the main reasons why I do comedy was because at that time when I was at my lowest and I felt like absolute dirty, I would love it. I would have loved it if someone came in and just made me laugh and made me forget about everything. And that's why when I started doing Diary of a Badman, I was getting like thousands and thousands of messages all around the world of people saying, you know, I'm going through such a hard time, or I've had cancer patients who are like in hospital, and they're saying, like, there was this one person that like message. I mean, I've got so many of these stories, but that one message, like, someone who watches my videos, I think her mum had cancer, and every time she would go, together in the hospital, they would watch my videos, and that would make her laugh, and that would make her day. You know what I mean? I don't mind spending, thousands and thousands of pounds and literally almost killing myself if I know that I'm making that kind of difference.
Yeah, making a change to
someone's
life.
I'm not saying that in front of the cameras. It's just, that's how passionate I am.
100%.
Because so many
you
people...
can see it through the way you're saying it.
Yeah, so many people go through so much mental shit, and the beautiful thing about comedy is, let's just say you're having a hard time. You can't. You're let's just say I just come here for the podcast. You're having a really hard time. Your bum model friend, he's really shit at talking. Like, obviously he's got some next views, and you don't want to talk to him, and you're having a really hard time. And then let's just say we've done a podcast or whatever, and then we go chill. We have some food, and we're busting joke, and I'm making you laugh. And I say one joke, and you really laugh. You really laugh. Those 10 seconds that you're laughing, you've forgotten everything that's happened a few hours back.
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful thing you could do for another human being. And that's why I'm so passionate about comedy.
That's a beautiful thing when you put it like that.
Thank you, man.
And someone, I'm not a comedian, so I didn't understand the impacts that comedy has. But that's when you get messages like that on a daily basis, it's probably life-changing. It fuels you in a different way.
It does.
Differently.
Yeah.
But back to BADMAN 13, right?
Yes.
What was the struggles of that some people didn't get to see? Because like I said, amazing production, but I'm sure not everything probably went smoothly.